Ready, Jim? Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. Please rise for the presentation of colors and the playing of our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Every eyes ready, cut, right, face, forward, march.
Please be seated.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Lance Corporal Connor Hazelrig with the Marine Forces Reserve Band stationed in New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Marines have been working tirelessly to get ready for the Virginia International Tattoo.
Hey, I just thought that your idea about the Virginia International Tattoo, awesome. It's really gonna boost unit morale.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I had a great time getting mine. I can't wait for all of us to have matching tattoos. And let me tell you, my morale, super high right now.
The band of the Royal Netherlands Army Mounted Regiments is proud to be a member of the cast of the Virginia Tattoo.
Having very limited time in between rehearsals, we have taken a more aggressive approach to preparing for our performance. We have implemented a new, more immersive phase of training that maximizes our workplace efficiency.
Hello, my name is Ross McCrindle. I'm the Pipe Major for the Virginia International Tattoo.
Hello, my name is Rob McCutcheon and I'm the Drum Major for the Pipes and Drums of the Virginia International Tattoo.
They're doing what?
I had to break it to her. The Virginia International Tattoo is not a tattoo, but it's actually a military musical exhibition that the Heritage of America Band is excited to be a part of in 2022.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it looks cool anyways.
Hello, I'm Rosie Watt and I'm from Aberdeenshire, Scotland. I cannot wait to showcase Highland dancing and its unique culture across the world.
I'm Alyssa Barrow. And I'm Samantha Barrow, and we're from Milton, Ontario in Canada.
Prior to getting to the tattoo, we make sure all our stamina and our technique are perfected, and then we learn our basic steps before we actually arrive.
Hi, I'm Laura Pedrosa. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Aberdeen, Scotland, and I've been dancing since I was 5.
Greetings. My name is Sergeant Major Lutricia Fields of the U.S. Army Old Guard, Fife and Drum Corps. We invite you to please join us for the 2022 Virginia International Tattoo.
We ran this by the staff and they thought this was a great idea.
This is the first that I'm hearing about this.
And to cap off this meeting, I just wanted to congratulate Sergeant Paul on his recent promotion. Let's give him a hand.
I'm Pipe Major Grant of the 4th Battalion, the Royal Regiment of Scotland, 4 Scots. We can't wait to be out in the USA at the Virginia International Tattoo 2022.
We've completely lost control.
Good morning. Chairwoman Doyle, Mayor Alexander, Rob Cross, honored veterans, members of the Virginia Arts Festival Board of Directors, staff, and volunteers, members of the media, longtime Virginia Arts Festival corporate sponsors, partners in the tourism world, distinguished guests from Jordan, the Netherlands, the United States Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps. Good morning. I'm Scott Jackson. I'm the producer-director of the Virginia International Tattoo, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you here today and also to invite you to the tattoo itself coming April 28 to May 1 here in our home, Scope Arena. Today we present in a very real sense the downbeat of the 2022 Virginia International Tattoo. As we share some insights about the 2020 tattoo with you, I think the most exciting part is how familiar it all looks and feels. We're back to our usual dates, April 28th through May 1st. We're back to our home in Scope Arena after being at ODU's Ballard Stadium last June. Scope is where the tattoo story began in 1997, 25 years ago, with one performance. It's where the tattoo became the American Bus Association's #1 event in the United States, and it's where we will celebrate our 20th anniversary this year. We're back with a show called March On, which will celebrate our 25th anniversary, the music of March King John Phillip Souza, and honor the resilience of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, and our communities as a whole. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the chairwoman of the Virginia Arts Festival Board of Directors, a longtime member of our team, and a proud member of an Army family, longtime attendee of the Virginia International Tattoo, Leslie Doyle.
Good morning and welcome. Again, I'm Leslie Doyle, and I'm proud to be here today as chairwoman of the Board of Directors for the Virginia Arts Festival. I'm also here as a proud employee of Bank of America's private bank, who's been a long-standing partner and sponsor of the Virginia Arts Festival. As a member of the Board of Directors, I have had a front row seat to the success and power of the tattoo over many years, and have witnessed firsthand its growth and quality and inspiration. As board chair, I have also had a chance to witness and be a part of the Virginia Arts Festival's tireless efforts over the past 2 years to remain relevant in very challenging times, including the remarkable 2021 edition of the tattoo, which took place outdoor at the ODU SB Ballard Stadium. I am proud to be part of an organization that never gives up and embodies our shared desire as a community to be resilient, and today's event highlights that resilience. Personally, what makes the tattoo special to me is I grew up the daughter of a career Army officer. Today I have a son that's a cadet at the West Point Military Academy, go Army, audience. But no, for us, the military has always been a way of life. And for our family, the Virginia International Tattoo has been a fun family affair. So I would like to thank all of you in attendance today for your part in what makes the Virginia International Tattoo a success. I would particularly like to recognize the group of leaders who are with us from around the United States and the world. We are very happy to have you back for this year's 25th anniversary tattoo. Thank you.
Next, it is my pleasure to introduce Rob Cross, the Executive and Perry Artistic Director of the Virginia Arts Festival. Rob, as the director of the festival, planning for its very first season in 1997, made the decision, the brave decision, I would say, to include a tattoo as part of the Virginia Arts Festival. Rob?
Thank you, Scott, and good morning, everyone. It's so great to be here, back in familiar territory for the festival. As Scott mentioned, we launched the tattoo in 1997 during the first year of the festival. We had one humble performance. Fast forward 24 years, and we do 7 performances per year for audiences from literally around the world. So we're back. We didn't go anywhere during the last 2 years, but we're back to what something looks like a more normal festival. We launched the full season 2 weeks ago. We have 60 performances between the last week of March through the second week of July. The third week of June. We're also bringing back the Bank Street stage in partnership with the City of Norfolk. Last year, when we were reduced with capacity, when we wanted to bring back live performances, we put this beautiful tent out on the green space between Chrysler Hall and Scope and the festival building. And with the partnership with the city, we're actually purchasing our own tent this year. So we'll be back there for an entire 2 months with live performances. That's really, really exciting. And we're back to somewhat normal for our education outreach. Education is a huge part of the festival. Over 60,000 kids attend festival performances each year. And it was so gratifying. Just over the last 2 weeks, we've had two groups in. We had Sarah Brass in for a full week, and this week, Charlotte Blake Austin was in this for a week. And I was able to go to one of the student matinees over at Maury High School last week, so it's so fantastic to see young people interacting with artists again. Again, the City of Norfolk is our longest partner. They were there from the beginning. They actually helped start the festival, and we could not do this without the partnership. And we've got a mayor who understands the importance of the arts for a community, for our young people, for economic development, for tourism. And I'm also going to tell a little story. He knows a lot more about marching bands than probably most people know. So I'm going to, if he wants to ad-lib a little bit, he can tell you his history, probably conducting some Sousa marches. So it's my great pleasure to welcome someone who doesn't need introduction, Mayor Kenneth Alexander.
Well, good morning and welcome to Norfolk. Thank you, Rob, and the Virginia Arts Festival. Thank you, Scott and Leslie, and the Virginia International Tattoo. Over the last 25 years, our tattoo has grown into the largest event of its kind in North America and has recently joined the ranks of the 5th largest military tattoos in the world. The tattoo, like Norfolk, recognizes and honors the importance of the military community to the city and to our region. We are excited that this year's tattoo will be celebrating a life of resilience with a return to the Scope Arena. Norfolk is a resilient city with a resilient people, with resilient human spirit. So this is certainly a fitting theme for this year's tattoo, a celebration of resilience. In 2016, the tattoo was heralded by the American Bus Association as the top event in the United States of America. That is just one example of the tremendous recognition of our tattoo's credibility that it receives nationally, which allows it to be the major driver of tourism for our city and region. With 50% of the attendants and audience traveling from outside of the region to attend this unique event. I join all of you in looking forward to this April and another unforgettable rendition of the Virginia International Tattoo. Thank you.
And I'm going to ask the Air Force Heritage of America Brass to perform a couple quick selections for us. I should have commended them for their performance at the start of the show. They are led by Master Sergeant John Rattay and the vocalist who joined us with a beautiful rendition of the national anthem with Staff Sergeant Melissa Liqueur. Thank you. Force Heritage Brass. So what can you expect from April 28 to May 1st, 2022 here in Scope Arena? Well, it will not be this. It will be this. Our tattoo, like all tattoos, has its own unique character, and it begins with being unabashedly patriotic. I like to tell a story. Our first long rehearsal of the tattoo is usually on Tuesday night, and it ends where we rehearse the opening of the show and the national anthem. It's usually the end of a 10 or 12-hour day, and there are people sprinkled throughout the arena. And every year it amazes me, at the downbeat of that piece of music, everyone stands, Americans and guests from overseas. The tattoo is built on a profound sense of respect and appreciation for the men and women who serve in uniform. Some of the units from the United States that will help us accomplish that feel are the United States Air Force Heritage of America Band, the band of which these performers are part, the United States Army Training and Doctrine Command Herald Trumpets, the United States Army 3rd Infantry Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps, the United States Marine Corps Band New Orleans, the United States Marine Corps Fast Company, and also the United States Navy Fleet Forces Band, who has the distinction of being the only band to be in every one of our now almost 25 tattoos. We also have international performers that are an important part of our flair. The tattoo is very lucky to join forces with the Norfolk NATO Festival each year to celebrate the presence of NATO's only North American headquarters, Allied Command Transformation here in Norfolk. Having performing groups from our NATO allies is a key part of the tattoos each year. This year we'll have guests from the Netherlands, the band of the Royal Netherlands Mounted Arms. We call it the Bicycle Band. It's their 4th appearance at the tattoo. We also have from the United Kingdom, the Royal Regiment of Scotland, 4 Scots. It's their 2nd trip to the Virginia International Tattoo. From Canada, the 2nd Mechanized Brigade Group Pipes and Drums and the Royal Canadian Air Force Pipes and Drums. Our Pipes and Drums group will also include American performers from the Appalachian Piping Academy, the Camden County Pipes and Drums, and our very own Tidewater Pipes and Drums, who we'll hear from in just a minute. Also part of our Pipes and Drums is longtime friend of the festival, the Pipes and Drums from Jordan. This year, they are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Kingdom of the Jordan, and not only will they be bringing pipes and drums, but a full military band. It'll be the largest group they've ever brought to Virginia. We'll be very glad to have them. We also have our own Virginia International Tattoo Dance Company, 32 dancers from 3 different nations who have auditioned on YouTube, are perfecting their steps as we speak, and will come together to be our very own VIT dancers this year. Just a couple aspects of the tattoo that I think are so important. One, it is great family entertainment in a time when it doesn't seem like family entertainment is a thing. My mom and dad have come to every one of the VITs, as have my wife and children. There's only 2 days a year that everybody's happy to be at an event. One is December 25th, which is Christmas, and the other is the tattoo. The tattoo's commitment to children extends beyond that, and that every year we present student matinees. We have a remarkable tradition. In particular, every 6th grader in the city of Norfolk for more than 15 years has attended the tattoo. So when I start out and say the tattoo is not this, it's this, any student in Norfolk Public Schools knows because they were there. But we also present events at schools, and our performers go, and at least 2 times during their stay here in Norfolk, they reach out to schools. We expect more than 7,000 students will have an opportunity to see one of our fantastic groups at their school this year. Our dress rehearsal is also an open event for people with disabilities and their families. We call it Special Audience Night. And of course, you know the Norfolk NATO Festival is a very important part of the week of celebrations. They have their flag raising, the parade, the International Village, and even a 2nd international rugby match this year. People travel from around the world to see the tattoo, and sometimes a 2-hour show is not enough. So we present the hullabaloo for 3 hours prior to each tattoo. It is a fun time. I think of it as a downtown Highland Games. It has food, drinks, merchandise, performances from tattoo performances from regional groups, even a drumline battle and a pipe band championship. And on that note, I would like to introduce some of the people that will be making all of those things happen. We've had a planning meeting for the last several days, and leaders from groups that are going to participate in the tattoo have joined us for really an exceptional meeting and an exceptional time to gather and get ready to get back to our work. So I'd like to introduce some of those leaders. First up is Lieutenant Colonel Trey Onsele from the Traduck Army Band Herald Trumpets.
Thank you. As mentioned, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Trey Onsele, the United States Army Training and Doctrine Command Band right here in nearby Fort Eustis, Virginia. Years passed, and this year also we'll be contributing the Herald Trumpets. And as you saw up there on the picture of the Herald Trumpets, they're long instruments with the carpets hanging on the end, the tabards. So after last year, on those rainy days where the wind got up to about 20-25 miles an hour, no one's happier to come back to the scope than we are. It's home of the Norfolk Avenue. But I have to have one more thing. I think it's Scott Jackson's 20th year. It's his 20th year. You heard what the group mayor said. Congratulations, Scott, for an incredible run you've done here to make it what it is today. So, thank you.
Thanks, Trey. And next up is Sergeant Major Lutricia Fields, the United States Army Old Guard Fife Drum Corps.
Good morning. My name is Sergeant Major Lutricia Fields, and my organization is the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. We are the only musical unit of our kind in the United States Armed Forces, and our unique instrumentation of fife, bugle, and rope tension drum connect audiences to the origins of American military music. We look forward to the tattoo. Thank you.
Next, Chief Warrant Officer 2, Eric Kind, Officer in Charge of the United States Marine Corps Band, New Orleans.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Chief Warrant Officer Eric Kind. I have the distinct privilege of leading the Marine Forces Reserve Band located in the historic community of Algiers, Louisiana. In fact, the Heritage Band Sextet over here was playing Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans? And I do know what it means to Miss New Orleans. But we are representing the Reserve Force all across the nation. We are an active duty unit though of 50 Marines, and we're excited to be back here at that tattoo and honoring the March King, John Phillip Souza, who's the director of the Marine Band. Thanks again for having us.
And now Lieutenant Joel Davidson, United States Fleet Forces Band.
Good morning. As Scott said, I'm Lieutenant Joel Davidson, Fleet Bandmaster at the U.S. Navy's Fleet Forces Band right here in Norfolk, Virginia, at Naval Station Norfolk. Really excited to be back at the tattoo again. This will be my 7th time, personally, but the first time since 2016, so really excited to be back. We are also going to highlight the legacy of John Phillip Souza, specifically because he was also a naval bandmaster at our Naval Training Station Great Lakes at our boot camp. And that legacy that he created there continues on today. So we're really excited. We have a great show. Thanks.
And Colonel Rafat Oda from the Jordanian Armed Forces Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Colonel Rafat Oda, Jordanian Armed Forces Band. It's our pleasure to participate for the 3rd time in Virginia International Tattoo. We are looking to participate through the Pipes military band, introducing some displays formation, also to show you again the Jordanian folklore music. Thank you, our friends.
And finally, Sergeant Martijn van Tent from the band of the Royal Netherlands Army Mounted Regiment.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Martijn van Tent, Sergeant Martijn van Tent, and I'm the drum major of the band of the Royal Netherlands Army Mounted Regiment. And we are very honored to be back after 6 years at this Virginia International Tattoo. During this show, we are participating twice, by feet, also by bike. We are looking forward to it and hope to see you all at the show. Thank you very much.
And of course, the United States Air Force will be represented as well, but I've dual-hatted them, so they've been performing and they'll be part of the team that puts the show together. And what a pleasure to work with this group. Of course, civilian performers are also an important part of the tattoo. We have a local celebrity joining us this year. Sean Healy is the National Scottish Fiddling Champion and a native of Portsmouth, and he will be a featured soloist of the tattoo, and Sean's here to play just a touch of what you'll hear at the tattoo. Thank you, Sean. I often take a moment to explain why the tattoo is recognizing a certain theme or event in a given year, but I don't think anyone wonders why we would call the 2020 tattoo March On, a celebration of resilience. We've been around a lot of resilience at the tattoo. In 2011, we honored the Tuskegee Airmen, and during the week we had 16 living Tuskegee Airmen with us. Had the chance to meet them and learn their stories. Extraordinary. In 2014, we honored Vietnam veterans and again, met people with extraordinary stories. In 2016, we celebrated 20 years of the tattoo and recognized 20 years of service and sacrifice by our military. In 2018, we honored Medal of Honor recipients, and during the week had 11 living Medal of Honor recipients with us, including the last living recipient from service on the Isle of Iwo Jima, Woody Williams. Woody is 5 feet 4 inches tall. The Marine Corps originally rejected him a year later accepted him, and he wore a flamethrower on the island of Iwo Jima. In 2019, we honored groundbreaking women in the military and met extraordinary people who had made extraordinary differences. And last year, we honored World War II veterans at our outdoor show and had 11 World War II veterans with us. How can you not be affected by being in the company of those people? How can you not be inspired? So I would say we're primarily in the business here of recognizing and honoring the achievements of others, but it might be okay as a community that we should recognize and honor the resilience of the city of Norfolk, the Virginia Arts Festival, and our community that allowed us to present the only major tattoo in the world in 2021. And here today we are announcing the first major international tattoo in the world in more than 2 years. If you could capture resilience as a sound, it would probably sound like this. Thank you to the Tidewater Pipes and Drums. many of whom are wearing the Virginia International Tattoo Hickson tartan. Before we play this video that I'm sure you're at this point dying to see, I would like to thank the Virginia Arts Festival Marketing Department and introduce briefly Ali Pereira, our Public Relations Director. Ali, can you raise your hand? And also Diana Starkey, our Director of Marketing. Anyone from the media that has questions at the conclusion of this video that I know you are so eager to see, please reach out to Ali and Diana. And what I will tell you is, we're ready. The city of Norfolk is ready. Hampton Roads is ready, and so is the cast, and I'll let them have the last word.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm so excited and I can't wait to see you there.
We can't wait to see you all at Scope Arena.
We'll see you at the tattoo.
See you at the tattoo.
We will see you at the tattoo.
See you at the tattoo.
We hope to see you at the Virginia Tattoo. Bye-bye.